Well, howdy there, guys, and welcome to episode 4 of my modded Minecraft adventures. I'm your host, sSsDoOm, and I apologize for the wait on all this, but I've been pretty busy, as you guys could probably see at the moment, and I've got chickens running loose like crazy. But yeah, I've been building. I got quite a bit of the house built. Of course, the two towers are still in need. I've also done quite a bit of exploring and found some useful things. I made a couple other tools. I even have a nice power system set up. Hopefully the chickens aren't too deafening. And yes, I do have a portal gun. Now, oddly enough, I actually found this off in a Thumbcraft dungeon. Well, I guess altar, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what the proper name is for that. So basically that same structure I showed you guys in the last episode. That shows up with a chest and a zombie big spawner. I was exploring and I came across one and just happened to have a portal gun in it. A bacon gun, of all things, too, which is definitely awesome. Of course, right now, as you can see, I'm using it to pick up the chickens and put them back in, because there's enough of them there that they sometimes glitch out when I load up a game, or, well, load up the chunk after leaving it and whatnot, so... Damn, is that loud. Of course, it was to be expected when you've got about 200 chickens. Like, I'm picking up eggs touching the fence, and as you guys might have noticed, I have a barrel of 64 stacks of 16 worth of eggs. I decided to go ahead and barrel up a bunch of it just to be, like, extra safe. And, yeah, ended up with a lot very quickly. Let's switch my hover mode back off. And let's throw a bunch of eggs in there. Why not? Since they're going to keep on escaping anyways. But we will make sure he goes back in properly. And I just grabbed 10 more eggs by touching the outside. Does not take much to grab a bunch of eggs out of this place. Like, I'm just pulling them out in several stacks worth at a time. Come here, Mr. Chicken. We should toss you back in. One thing I do enjoy about the portal gun, the ability to pick up blocks, and that'll help me out later on when I decide to move something out. But as you see, I've got cows, I've got myself a melon farm, pumpkin, potato. Found quite a few potatoes in my explorations and added them to the collection. And I've got a roof over top of this section of the house here. I've been doing a bit of work. This is all that's done in the bedroom so far, but yeah. And I do have an enchanting table set up. I was almost up to 60 levels. I was at 59, and I deemed it very necessary to get one going. Got it going. Then enchanted and got the extra level and enchanted again. I enchanted a couple of books so that I could grab a hold of later, which, speaking of enchanted books, I found quite a few of them in my explorations, including some pretty nice ones. I was surprised at what I found. Let's see. Got a bunch of them here. I've got, like, I enchanted a sharpness 3, but I got like a silk touch, feather falling, projectile protection. No, that one's not that great, but the sharpness 4 ones, I have 2 of those here. Can't there's the other one. An infinity, a fire aspect, a looting, 2 lootings in fact, respiration, knockback, and feather falling 2 again. I think one of those feather fallings, or no, I don't remember which. One of these was, other than the sharpness 3, was also obtained from my enchanting, because I think that might have been the projectile protection, but yeah. I've also finally got all the barrels set up here. I haven't completely sorted it out, but I am going to get the machines ready for that this episode, and might work on it, I don't know. That was debatable. I also got myself some fancy machines from Red Power. Let me show you what I built at here. Got myself some solar power in Red Power version. I built a little section here underneath so that it gets well lit. Also, I've got a landing pad right here for when I seal up the tower. I'll be able to land there. Yeah, there's still a lot of work to be done in this house, but, well, my laboratory, as I'm going to probably start calling it. But yes, it's got quite a bit of work yet, but things are going quite nicely. I did I actually recorded all of it, but I'll have to figure out how to do the time-lapse and get it to function appropriately, and then I can throw one together for you guys. But I've got just plenty of resources. I got some alloy furnaces, and then worked my way up to these blue electric alloy furnaces, which in fact I do have some blue alloy ingots in that one. I'll just toss these in here with these. Of course, quite a bit. I got a couple furnaces, blue electric, because they're a little bit more convenient. Although this one is pretty fast and functions very nicely anymore. I also made myself another canvas bag because I discovered a minor issue while I was out and about, is that I ran out of inventory space. So there's a lot of things I left behind and didn't bring with me. Though I'm probably not going to go back and retrieve them because they weren't anything too special. I tried to keep all the important stuff with me, but I found a few interesting things. Also, for those that may wonder how I got the jetpack in the first place, I'll show you guys the recipe real quick. Of course, I obtained the jetpack, the glowstone for the jetpack, because both the advanced circuit and the jetpack itself require it, by exploring a bit, and I found a old Thaumcraft tower in a village, and while I couldn't find the villager to get anything off of him, I was able to rob him of his glowstone. So I grabbed that so that I could have my jetpack, because it makes it much nicer getting around building this huge structure like this, being able to fly around. I also did a little bit right there. I sealed it up. I've done a lot of land work. I mean, I'm sure you guys might have noticed how much flatter that is. Now you can get a bit of a tree farm here that grows 15 trees. Just waiting for the sun to go down so I can sleep through. I didn't think it was for long, but it is, so sleep through the night. But I have every intention of making use of a lot of use of this landing pad because it's easier than a staircase, but I wanted a staircase for aesthetic purposes, and of course so that in the event that I get killed somewhere I can actually get down out of the structure rather than being forced to jump to my death. Kind of defeats the point of having a spawn point up there. Of course I could put it down here, but that would kind of ruin the aesthetic of a sorting room here in the center. But let's get started on a couple things. I gathered up some resources in anticipation of some stuff. So we will start out with probably just the making of the first machine. I'm going to get myself a quarry. Now, I don't have much to power it on yet, but I do intend to plate power. That's 2 gears, needs 7 gears total. So this should produce 2 more. And 2 more. And then I just take 2 of those, and I should have enough now for all 7 gears. Of course, I'm going to need some more sticks, but I can grab those from the chest. And of course, we got to make these all into cobblestone sticks. Well, cobblestone gears, sorry. And not all of these will be gold, but all of them need to be upgraded to iron first. And now we need 4 of them to turn to gold. I don't know why I wasn't doing this sooner. It's easier, but oh well. And then 2 of these gotta become diamond. And let's go grab some more sticks out of here. Unless I ran out, I might have used them all up already. I was making all those fences for my farm, so I used up quite a few. Well, it looks like I didn't use up all of them, so I need a pickaxe. And we just take everything like so. And I forgot a piece of redstone. Well, lucky for us, there's redstone sitting right in there. And there we have it, a quarry. Exactly what we needed. We will toss all this back in for the moment. I can't really do much with the quarry itself alone, so I'm going to have power source for it and so on, but for the moment I'll stick it in there just to get it out of the way. For the power source, I wouldn't mind trying to leech off of my own current system that I have set up, being that I only have one battery box. That's all I had the resources to make, but I did have things set up underneath here so that I could easily expand when necessary. Let's see, I'm probably going to want a few bat boxes, so we'll just go ahead and start getting that ready for it, but first and foremost, I'm going to need myself something unique. Let me check. I want to make myself a diamond dropplate. Yeah, wasn't expecting that. Well, so we need a diamond panel, which means I need to cut this block into slabs and cut one of those into diamond panels. That gives me 2 diamond panels. And of course, I can always take these. I believe I can convert them back. I used to be able to. I have to turn them all into panels to get them back. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and cut those up then as well. Because you don't get quite as many diamonds back as what you put into it, but I only needed that many, so that gives me 6 out of the 9 I put into that, and I need some panel strips. So I need to make myself some panels out of the iron here as well. I don't believe I can get the iron back. Yep, same deal. Alright, well, cut that. Yep, but I can get that back, but I need to make myself some strips. That only gives me 2, so we gotta do this again, and there we go. And the others can be turned back into iron ingots. Now, time for the diamond dropplate. Voila. Now, you may ask why we're going to need that. Well, it's because we're going to be making ourselves a blue trick engine, or blue electric engine, I guess. I don't know how much power I'll be able to produce with it, but we'll find out. Requires some brass and glass and that. What you need it for is these fine copper wires. I need 8 fine copper wire. So let me go ahead and get my brass out. I don't have any glass. Let me see. Please. Didn't have any in the chest, but I had plenty over there. I've been trying to keep ahead because I've been using a lot so far. I should probably pull one of those out, pull that back out. Let me see. Okay, it is a round stone. I'm going to need iron anyways, though, so we'll grab that. Now, whilst I forget what the hell I was doing for a second, get ourselves a couple of these gears. Let's get that out of the way. There's the gears. We're going to need 3 dedicated to the engine. And of course, we need this blue motor. So we need our copper, which I failed to grab. That was intelligent, but alright, we're going to need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you take the diamond prop plate and we get ourselves some fine copper wire. Of course, it has durability, which you just used a pretty reasonable amount, but I need to make myself some iron bars. And let's see, what else was there? Oh, just an iron ingot. So get ourselves an iron ingot in the center. That. A couple copper coils. Okay, we need a blue alloy ingot and iron. Alright, so I need alloy ingot. And iron. And got ourselves a blue electric motor. Oops. Let me just put it together. Now we've got a fancy engine. Now, of course, we're going to need more bat boxes for storage. But now that we've got that, that's out of the way. Let's see. Battery boxes. Really simple. Going to need some wood. And batteries, 4 of them. So I need this tin. I'll go ahead and... I only need 1 piece. Or did I not look at that right? Yeah, there's just 1 piece. I need nickelite. And I believe that's the bulk of it. Alright. Oh. I don't know why I didn't grab more, because I'm going to make more than just 1. I need to make several. Slowly losing my mind. Oh wait, I lost that a long time ago. Alright. Back to it. I need... I'd like to make more than a couple, so... 1, 2, 3, 4 for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 for another. And I can only make 2 of what I had left of the nickelite. So I need a little bit more nickelite. Luckily, in all my mining efforts, I got a fair amount, so that's nothing too big of an issue. So, this up. I believe that should give me the number I intended for the time being. I might need to expand on them more, because I do get a lot of power coming in, but it's easy to use up. Let's see, it was something like that. Put that there, right? Oh wait, I need... Well, that's what I have 2 crafting tables for. So I can actually do that. Okay, so we put that there. We'll give ourselves 1. Oh, I forgot to put the wood in the table. Intelligent. But we'll get it done eventually. Just give me a moment. And now we will place these down like this. Of course, it'll try to balance out, but it's night, so power won't be coming in so great. Let's go fly up here real quick and sleep for the night. Also, yes, I do have a solar helmet, so that my jetpack or whatever I'm wearing recharges while I'm doing different stuff. This is a secondary method, so I don't have to always wait on this to do all the work, the MFE. So now everything should be starting to gain power. Yeah, one of them... Is it working? I think so. It should be. That many solar panels shouldn't be having any trouble. Doesn't seem... it is going up. It's just going up slowly. I guess it's because it's distributing between all 3 of them at the same time. It's a little bit more than what's used to. We'll go ahead and seal that up. For the moment. The engine I'm going to put off making use of. Actually, I should go stick it in the same chest with the quarry. It'll suck energy very quickly, so I might need to get a better power source in the long run before I can even consider that. But for now, and time to get ourselves, if I can type it right, a couple of sorting machines. Which require some filters, red dipped wafers, so we gotta make filters first. I need 2 sorting machines, should cut it for my entire system. So I'm going to use filters as a secondary method. So let's see, we're just going to need gold, red doped wafer, and piston. Well, it's a good time to make a piston recipe then, since I haven't done so yet. We can grab our gold, And the red doped wafers, we'll say 4 of them in there just to make sure I don't accidentally use them all up. So I'm going to use as many as I possibly can for the filters. Which means I'm going to have to all that, but let's get ourselves some pistons. Or at least the recipe starting out, of course. I did get more blank plans so that I can more easily do this, but let's see here. We've got enough red doped wafers for 12 for 12, and the filter uses 1 of each, so we need 12 pistons. Well, I don't know if I have enough wood for that. Oh, I've got quite a bit yet. Alright. I've been cutting those trees down quite a bit, but I haven't been keeping track of exactly how much I have, so... Come over here, and I guess I'll just take... I'm full of fail tonight. Alright, there we go. And all that. Make sure we've got plenty. Then we're going to get ourselves 12 pistons, or we're going to run out of cobblestone first. And I only have 25. I think I need quite a bit cobblestone. Oops, hit the wrong one. Yeah, I need quite a bit more cobblestone. Well, we'll get this and use it for the moment, but I'm going to have to get more. Because 5 is not going to cut it with that many filters. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video here just for the time being, and I'll be back as soon as I've got some more cobblestone. And we're back. Just went down, mined up some cobblestone, killed a creeper that was trying to kill me. All fun stuff, but here we go. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 gold apiece and a red doped wafer and some cobblestone. So let's take it like this. Actually, I could do that. Oops. And so that there, and the red doped wafers. Yeah, we got 12 filters. Now, there gives me 10 to spare. I'm probably going to need more later on, but for now, this will just do for what we're working on. We're going to need these. And this one shouldn't be as bad. Just take a couple like that. Hoping I'm doing this right. Otherwise, this is going to look pretty stupid. Mistake. I need some more iron. Let's go grab 5 more ingots. When did you go 5? And we got ourselves some sorting machines. Excellent. Go ahead and take most of this back out. Doesn't need to be sitting in there. I'll leave the cables in there because they get used all the time. Just right click spam. Make sure everything goes in where it belongs. I think I didn't have anything there. I know I had diamonds. Is that everything? Is everything that has its place? Well, aside from the marble, that's got its own place. Here we go. Stick that in there. Go ahead and stick these in here. The iron bars, I might as well keep them in there. Oh, the redstone. Didn't forget about that. Everything put away here. I know I've got some excess stuff there, but that's fine. Alright, so that seems to be the majority of that. Of course, I was going to use some of this, but I think I might put that on hold for the moment. Wait, I think I put the marble in here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Gotta stop putting stuff in the wrong spaces. Alright, so, wait. Oh. don't want that barrel completely empty, because when I do get a sorting system going, that's going to definitely be a major component in it. Alright. I gotta show you guys the chickens. Also, I forgot to note that I did put down obsidian pressure plates and iron doors. That way zombies can't break in. And the obsidian pressure plates, for those that don't know, are basically pressure plates that will react only to players, making anything dropped on them, any mobs, incapable of actually, or incapable, I don't know, of actually breaking down the door and getting in, even though it's a pressure plate. So that means I can get in and out very easily. Of course, I could just fly in up top. Let's see, how many eggs can I pick up in this lag fest? Let's go! They're just popping them out as I grab them. This is incredibly loud, though. I'm not going to stand there when I... Get away from there, get away from there. Okay, sound's going away, and... Oh, that's why we stopped taking up eggs. How about that? And yes, this is legitimate. I did get the chickens myself. I actually started out and just used some seeds and drew a couple chickens in, and then as I got some eggs I had already gathered and tossed them in, and I'm gonna get away from there. Keep going back to it and trying to talk, and it's just loud. But yeah, I got them in there, penned them up, and then just spammed their eggs like crazy until I ended up with more chickens than you can shake a stick at. And of course, I've been breeding these cows quite a bit. That's how I got most of my bookshelves there. I got some of them through cows I killed around the way. And of course, I've got a sheep farm. The reason why I don't have a pig farm is because I don't feel like dragging pigs all the way back here, although it wouldn't be as difficult now that I've got a portal gun. But the point being that it's not too necessary, since they don't really give anything other than pork. Ask me why I'm going in to go to the bed. And we'll sleep through the night. But hopefully, either I'll probably do the sorting system on camera, but it would be nice to get this quarry going. I don't know. Let's see if I can even handle it. Oh, yeah, eggs. For now, I'll just jump on here, yes. Find use for them later. Yeah, let's get our blue electric engine, our quarry. And, why don't we get a chest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. Yeah, 7. I should have been paying attention to the number right there. That usually tells right away. Alright. I don't want to make it a diamond chest, because I don't have those kind of resources. But I will make it a gold one, because I'm going to have to check on it regularly anyways. Once I get my sorting system up and actually get some proper machines to handle my sorting system, then this won't be so much of an issue or concern. But for now, it is a definite issue to worry about. Let's grab a stick here. Of course, I'm going to be able to make the lever when they're down there, but let's see. Let's go ahead, grab these as well. I had to make them jacketed to make it easier to... Also, that's an electric hoe. I got the idea that I'd rather have an electric hoe to do my work than worry about not having quite what I needed. So, electric hoe was the alternative, and I don't know why I'm digging it. Well, I gotta dig down this way. Let's see here. It's only 4, so I've got to go one more down. I don't know, I should probably go a little bit more. A couple more just to give me some leverage and space. Alright, we'll go down one more. That didn't place where I wanted it in the direction I aimed it. Ah, so it places in the direction I'm facing. Alright. So, place this like this. And we'll replace the quarry. It'll keep 4 chunks loaded, that's fine. Let's connect. Ooh, it does connect directly. Shoot, that's how I'm gonna get back out of this hole. Ha! So I just have to break away at that to get back down there, but for the moment, there we go. I don't think this has an interface to it. Does show that it has power though. That's good. Let's get a gold chest on top of it and get ourselves a lever. So place this right here. Just like that, and let's see how this thing runs. It should begin to clear away the space requested. It's going pretty well. It's not going too incredibly fast. Oh! Look at that go. Shoot. I need to see how much this power is... how much this is draining in power-wise, because it's not going to be cheap on my power system. That much can be 100% certain. Looks like it's pulling quite a bit of power. These are starting to lower already. I don't know, did it stabilize? Maybe? It might have stabilized. Looks like it might have. Look at this thing go. Got a little robot. No, shoot, we don't want to lose that copper. Part of the reason why I'm having this quarry started up and running. I don't want to lose my copper. Probably lost something else in the process, but oh well. Yeah, it lasers all this out, and then once it gets all this lasered out, then it builds itself a frame, and that's when it starts going much better. And it'll start mining and putting all the resources it gathers into this chest I placed on top. Oh, robot vanished on me here. Oh, there he is. And he disappeared again. Huh. A little awkward, but yeah. Now, of course, this will keep this chunk loaded, so even if I were to run off into La La Land or someplace like this, this will keep on running. I don't know if it'll be able to maintain its power supply, though. But, of course, it's draining. It is draining. Might need more solar panels for that, or just a better power source in general. I was considering using a wind turbine at some point, or windmill? Let's see. Well, kinetic generator is what the machine itself is, which just requires a blue electric motor, some iron ingots. It's just a little bit more of a complex thing, and then of course it requires a propeller of some sorts, which can be fairly intensive. Resources, if it weren't for the fact I had a flax farm already. Luckily I have a flax farm, which will make it much, much easier to maintain. But okay, it'll mine that aluminum, so everything here I don't have to worry about. It'll mine everything now. Yeah, definitely have to worry about power supply being drained, because it's not nearly gaining as much as what it's using. But it's alright. Actually, it might be pulling directly from the solar panels, but it is still pulling more than what the solar panels are giving, so. Here we go, here's the frame. We'll finish off the episode with the start of the quarry. Just a second, as soon as it finishes zigzagging back and forth. Of course, it's going to slow down for that last bit. Here we go. So I will hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you guys later.